Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about starting off the new school year. You really need to set up your classroom for student success, and a key to that is to get off to a very good start on the very first day. You need to plan, and plan some more. You need to be very well prepared if you want your classroom to be successful. And if you're well prepared, you won't have this little fella in your room. Before the first day of class, you need to decide on the following items. You really need to decide what your classroom procedures, some people call them rules, are going to be. You need to make sure you make a seating chart. You create the seating chart and the seating arrangement. You're going to decide on an opening activity that's going to happen every single day. And then you're going to prepare your first day presentation so that you can let the students know what the expectations are. You want to think about the classroom procedures before school starts. So before you meet with the students, you need to figure out what your non-negotiables are in that classroom. You want to kind of keep it simple, 3 to 5 very specific, hard, fast procedures / rules that you will expect the students to adhere to. You want to make sure you're very clear. You don't want to have rules like be nice, because that's open to interpretation. You don't want to say, oh, be polite. You want to make sure you're very specific. Like, don't interrupt other people when they're talking. Don't get out of your seat. Whatever your rule is, you want to make sure it's very, very specific. You want to post the procedure. So before the first day of class, you're going to have to make yourself a poster. You want to be very consistent with your procedures. Whatever you tell the students the expectations are, you need to follow them so that they know what they are supposed to do. You need to arrange your furniture in the classroom for student success and create your seating chart ahead of time so everything's nice and organized. You want to make sure that you anticipate and remove any problems. You don't want to put the furniture in such a way that all students do not have access to the teaching focal point so that they can hear and see you. You want to make sure that the desks and or tables are arranged in such a way that students can easily just turn and see you, and they don't have to totally turn around if their backs are squarely facing the front of the room. You don't want to do that. You want to set it up so it's easily accessible for all the students. And you're going to come up with an opening activity that happens every single day, every single period. If you're departmentalized, if you're a multi-subject classroom, self-contained classroom, whenever the transition periods are, at the beginning of the day, after recess, after lunch. Some ideas might be silent reading, doing a math warm-up, but you want it to be the same routine every day so the students have no excuse. They can't come into the room and ask their neighbor, oh, what are we doing today? Or I don't have my notebook, because the expectation will be that they're doing the same thing every day, so there's no reason why they won't be prepared. Next, you need to plan your first day presentation. You want to welcome the students at the door. You want to straddle the door so you can see them outside and see them inside your classroom. You're going to present a little presentation where you're going to tell them about your expectations, your routines, your procedures, your supplies, etc. You're going to demonstrate the opening activity and let them know that that's going to be a routine every single day, and have them fill out information cards. Let's talk about the information card. You're going to have the students fill out a 3x5 index card with their name and some information that you might ask them, like their favorite color, their favorite movie, maybe their birthday, whatever you want to know about them. But the important thing that you want them to write down is their parent's phone number and a good time to reach their parent. Very often our emergency cards that we have at schools have inaccurate numbers, but kids can always reach their parents. And if you explain to the students that you're going to have a daily activity where you grab 2 or 3 or 4 index cards out of a jar randomly, and that you're going to call those parents and tell them something good about that student and about the class that day, the students will give you the real phone number. And this is a really great activity and a great positive way to reach the families. So you call the parents, you tell them something really good about that child and about the class, and what you do is you set it up so that your first communication with the family is positive. Then down the line, if you have to talk to them about some problem or issue, they will have a better feeling and a better attitude towards school, and they will become part of your team and they will help you solve the problem. Also, this will make them feel good. You call them up and tell them something nice about their child, then they will transfer those good feelings and that great mindset and that great attitude onto their children, which are your students. Then your students come to school feeling pretty good because you told their parents something good about them. It's a great positive strategy. Be positive. And I think you've gotten the idea that the theme of this presentation is to be positive. By positive, I do not mean letting the students act inappropriately or not having high expectations for them. You should have high expectations for them. You should believe in yourself and believe in the students. Believe that you will be a good teacher and that if you're well prepared, the class will go well. And believe that the students can reach your high expectations. And always say something positive to the students before they leave the classroom every single day. I know there may be bad days where the kids are bouncing off the walls and you're just like, oh my goodness. You can say to them at the end of that period or the end of that day, wow, I loved your energy today. You had such great energy. Let's see if we can channel that tomorrow. Always be positive so that they leave the room with a good feeling about class and school every day. Here are some other videos on our channel that can help you with classroom management. They do say middle school, and that was the focus in the beginning when I first made these videos, but they can be used for K through 12. Few minor adjustments may be needed, but teachers from all over the world, from all grade levels, find these videos very helpful. Thank you for visiting. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel, and if you want a copy of this presentation, you can go to our website. Thank you.